clear skies and sunshine welcomed the Downunder grid to Surface Paradise, the penultimate round of the 2022 season. Defending champion Wayne Walker secured pole position ahead of the race, his winning streak seemingly unstoppable despite the fierce competition. A flash of green and the grid was away, 17 ferocious supercars sprinting for the first apex. Opadesano did well to overtake both Brett Gooden and Mark Young on the opening lap to claim third, and the rest of the grid getting off to a clean start. It did not take long for the casualties to start to mount though, the harsh curves claiming their first victim in the form of Brett Gooden in his fight for fourth, the Starship holding airborne before coming to rest off the racing line. Ashley Cutchy had problems of his own as he went deep into turn 1, the front of the car lifting off the ground and hitting the barrier. Having nowhere to go, both Paul Robinson and John Slow, who were following, joined the pile-up at the apex. Chris McLennan was in 6th and closing in on Alex Kiedis, the pair bumper to bumper for some time. Things were getting close entering Beach Parade when McLennan hit the inside curb, causing his car to lose control and losing precious time in the process. The fight for the lead had continued between Walker, Broadbent and Opadesano up until Opadesano made a small mistake heading into Hill Parade, leaving just Broadbent and Walker to fight for the lead of the race. Bryce found himself under pressure from his colleague McLennan after the first round of pit stops, McLennan looking left and right in an attempt to open the door to claim 7th place. Bryce held off for some time but would carry too much speed into Breaker Street, opening the door for McLennan to go through. Further back, Gooden had begun his recovery drive and chased down the Oggy Racing Mustang. A look down the inside into turn 8 nearly worked, a minor tap on the rear bumper as the track narrowed. Patient with his progress though, Gooden tried once more on the next lap, this time the door opening enough to make the move stick and into 12th place. Things were on the up for Opadesano in the second half of the race as he closed the gap to the leaders. However, going into Main Beach Parade, he once again ran into problems as he hit the inside curb. This time the car was launched onto its side before resting into the barrier and retiring from the race. Alex Daly did well to find himself 7th, having started 11th and chasing the 333 driven by Bryce. Before things got too heated though, Bryce made a similar mistake to Opadesano at turn 7, the car flipping in style before impressively finding its feet again. The sun quickly turned gold at Surface Paradise as the teams quickly approached their final pit stops, the gaps between the teams and drivers slowly increasing as the race unfolded. Broadbent had been chasing Walker all race long as he entered the pits for the final time, and we eagerly awaited to see where he was going to reappear on the racetrack for a final showdown to the checkered flag. However, good race pace and strategy from Wayne meant that the gap was just too large, having come out of the pits, and he led the race on his own for the first time. Fighting continued throughout the evening as Alex Daly found himself behind John Slow entering turn 8. Going for the inside line, he outbraked himself and span right in front of John Slow, which led to a collision between the two. In the closing stage, Justin Bryce found himself under immense pressure from Hayden Darragh and Alex Daly in their fight for 6th. Bryce was fuel saving at the end of the race, with both Darragh and Daly trying to open the door to find a way through. Heading into turn 1, Darragh went for the inside, tapping the rear quarter panel of Bryce and sending him into a half spin. Showing good sportsmanship though, Darragh allowed Bryce back into P6 where they would continue to fight for the final few laps. John Slow joined the three in this 4-way fight for 6th. All 4 cars entered the start-finish straight, but Bryce's car conked out before reaching the finishing line. All 3 of the chasing cars able to get past before the checkered flag. Securing yet another podium at the checkered flag, Mark Young would come home in 3rd place. Craig Broadbent came home a solid 2nd place after chasing Wayne Walker all race long. And of course your winner once again, Wayne Walker, undefeated for 11 races in a row, would win at Gold Coast and Surface Paradise. That concludes the action here at the Gold Coast though, and you can join us for the final on the 3rd of December.